Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and we're back today to do the 50 Stack Challenge, which is a challenge that was created by Amy at Crafty Cat. And she has created this project or challenge to use guest checks, a stack of guest checks. Because there are 50 in a pad, that's why it's called the 50 Stack Challenge. I will link her channel in the description box. Sorry, my mind is going 5,000 different ways. I just got in from work and I'm trying to get this done and think about Christmas and too many things at one time. So I need to take a deep breath and clear the mechanism so that we can do what we're doing here, and then I can go nuts and think about the 5,000 other things. So we are on week 33 and 34, and when she drew out the prompts yesterday, week 33 was a hole reinforcer. You know, one of these little things that you put on notebook paper on the holes. And so hole reinforcer, and I think she called them, she may have said something like paper reinforcer or something like that, but you get the idea. And then 34 is a number. And for those of you that have not watched my previous videos, I am putting mine in a book to keep for myself. This is my first signature, and as you can see, I actually had to take my book apart because it is about to bust, and I'm going to have to do some surgery, you know, once I get them all done and put it back together in a better way. I thought I had left myself a big enough spine and everything, and I did not. But this is how I'm doing mine. I think she is doing hers as ephemera for future journals. And, you know, you can do whatever you want to, because the only criteria that she has is that you make something similar in size to a guest check, and that you use each of the 2 prompts that she pulls out each week. And there's 1 prompt for each of the guest checks. And I do have a video for all my previous ones. They're in a playlist on my YouTube channel, and she has also created a playlist on her channel where if you do the project, you can put hashtag 50 Stack Challenge all together, all small letters, the number 50, and she will find those and put them in the playlist on her channel. This was last week's. We had a child and we had ribbon. So those are my 2 from last week. And I am doing mine as a spread that go together, simply because in my book, you know, the face and pages, I wanted them to go with each other. You do not have to do that. They do not have to look anything like one another. That's totally a personal choice. So today we're going a little bit steampunk. We're going a little bit Christmas. And I kind of have this put together and kind of not. So we're going to wing it and see what we can come up with. I am using my little scraps that I have left from Graphic 45. And this is called Christmas Time. And I believe this was last year's Graphic 45 Christmas paper. And I just had some little scraps left. And so that's what I am going to use for this little spread. And the first one we're going to do is the hole reinforcements, or the page reinforcements, paper reinforcements, whatever you want to call them. And I am going to use a piece of this. This is out of a vintage notepad. And I'm going to put some of this on here, but first I'm going to poke 3 holes in it, just because it's an odd number, and everything has to be an odd number in my mind. My husband laughs at me all the time for that, but unless you're eating wings, if you're eating chicken wings, it has to be an even number, because, you know, the wings are 2 parts, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're not eating equal parts, then you're only eating half a wing, and that can't happen. That would just be wrong. All right, and I am going to ink around this a little bit with Vintage Photo. It already has a great color to it. You can see how yellowed it is. But I'm going to hit it just a little bit, and I'm going to be really careful because this is really fragile paper. And I'm going to put that right there. And then this is what I did for my hole reinforcements. I have this little stamp that is a gear, and I got this at a thrift store, so I don't even know what brand this is. It says something right here, but I can't read it. I have no clue. But I stamped that on the reinforcers. So I have 3 little gear-shaped reinforcers that I'm going to put on this hole, these holes, like that. Okay. Then I'm going to take, I think, some of this scrapbook paper. Like I said, I'm kind of winging this, guys, which has the little bulbs, Christmas bulbs, with gears on them. Turn that down just a little narrower. Put that on there. I do believe. Let me get rid of some of this white. Tore it the wrong way, didn't I? I think I'll do it kind of like that. And then maybe use, that's going to cover up one of my holes though. If I use that, I could move it over. I'm just going to use the Santa on the other one. But I may use him here. yeah, I think I will. Alright, so let's start gluing some of this down. The first thing that I had to do is fix my art glitter glue, because like a big dummy, I left my pin out. So it's been up here in my room for a couple of days without the pin in there. So that's how my crafting day started. I'm trying to find something to use for a glue page here real quick, because I don't see my book right offhand. Alright, so I'm trying not to rip this. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I did. Enjoyed time with my sister and my kids and my grandkids. And I think I had about 16 people here all together. Had both of my sisters and their better halves. Both my kids and their better halves, and then all the youngins. So we had a house full, which is how I like it. And my sisters, my one sister doesn't have any children, but my other sister has a 20-year-old, or almost 20-year-old. She's in college, but she goes to college locally, so she was able to be here as well. Well, I like that side of the paper too. It's got all kinds of little gears on it. Oh, I just gouged my glue good. I feel like I need to put something up here. I've got these little stamps that also came with it. Or I have left. Maybe I should make that like a little, kind of have any other cards. Yeah, but none of them are up and down. No. Oh, here's some. Here's some. I'm gonna try this one with the red as well. I feel like it needs some more red. Yep, and let me pull my other little sticker book. Where are you, sticker book? Here's sticker book. Sorry about that. I see that big old 25 right there. We may be using that as our number. I like this Hello Santa. I can't get it. Oops. I tore it. Let's do that. I'm gonna have to grunge it up. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick it down on here so I can work on it and then cut around it. Actually, I'm gonna tear around it. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, let me get some of this glue glop that I got going on here. And I'm going to share this right down here so that that number shows. Just because luckily the edge wasn't glued down very well. Okay, ink around this. All right, so there is the one with our hole reinforcements. I may put one of those stamps there. This one doesn't have. That one's this one has a reindeer on it, so maybe we'll do that one. And I can trim it with my little, not those, with these. No, not those. Third time's charm. There we go. Yep. Okay, so there's that one. Now let's do the other one. And I really have no clue on this one. So, I'm getting all discombobulated here. Maybe we could use, I ended up covering almost all of that black paper up, didn't I? Okay, so maybe on this one I can use this. And let's use some more of this paper. this paper. Then I need, I think, something with the green in it. Or do I want to use, maybe I want to use I like this Santa playing the piano. Let's see what that looks like. It's maybe a better choice. And maybe make a tag out of this. It's not big enough. And then let's put our 25 on here. I can't believe I haven't even opened to those yet. Need some, my bone folder is on the other side of the room because my scoreboard is on the other side of the room. Oops. Don't tear it up. Tearing it up. Not the sticker, my paper. Okay, so there's our 25. We're going to put this down here. Like so. We're going to put the tag in the pocket. So we need something here. kind of like that there. So we want something long ways. Maybe this little to and from. Nope. Okay, let's do that, and then let's do a stamp. Underneath. Trying to make sure I don't have it upside down. Nope. And then let's take my little gear stamp, just kind of tie it in. Put one there, and maybe one here. Put a couple here. Okay, I think that's it. So let's glue this all down and see what we have. Oh, I ripped that right in half. It's okay, we'll fix it. Good thing this is for me, huh? Okay, so this is our pocket. So this is gonna go down here at the bottom. And this is gonna go here. Paper sticking to my fingers. And then we're going to glue our pocket on. Then our little tag is going to go in there. And then you don't put a glue pen in the glue stick. Just in case you're wondering. I knocked my other little sign in the floor. Grab it real quick. So we have our jingle all the way. All right. Pretty happy with that. Even though I ripped the paper. Got some little one of my drawers here. It won't take too much of your time looking for it. I'll find it later. But somewhere I have some copper wire. I may put through that. Here it is. I'm going to put this through just like you would put ribbon through. Maybe. Maybe I am. Then again, maybe I'm not. Come on. This is really thin copper wire. It's the only reason I can do this with any kind of success. If it was, you know, very thick, I obviously couldn't do that. I would have to do something else. Then I'm just going to twist it up. Just so it doesn't have a big pokey end on it. There we go. All right. So that's this week's prompts. We have hole reinforcers and we have a number. So we have covered our little prompts for the week. And again, I will link Amy's YouTube channel in the description box so you can go and check it out. Like I said before, there are 50 of these, all together, and you know, if you feel like that you don't want to start this late or whatever, I do believe that she is going to do another one in January, at the beginning of the year. So you might want to jump in on that one if you feel like it's too late for this one. But like I said, she does not have a time limit on these. So, I mean, technically you could jump in at any time. And, you know, it would be fine. And I just saw that stamp laying there. So I felt like that needed to go on there. I don't know that if it did or didn't, but I put it there anyway. So, there you go. But anyway, thanks for joining me today, guys. And I will be back over the weekend. And, I'm not sure what we're doing over the weekend yet. I think I am going to be starting a new journal, but I'm not sure. It's going to depend on how the rest of this week goes. So, until then, I hope everybody continues to have a good week, and we'll see you this weekend.